Guys, put your hands together for Tristan Miller.
No, you're good. Hi, how are you? I asked that like we were actually gonna have a conversation. Why? Okay, let's just do this. Now I've been sitting there going, yeah, I can do it. We'll see. New M&M flavors. Y'all weren't kidding. This is fucking weird. New M&M flavors. Okay, so what about this? What about a cherry Coke flavored M&M? How do we feel about that? That's great. Because I've never enjoyed cherry Coke, but maybe I would if it also had chocolate. That's an idea. Well, okay, so here's the thing about the M&Ms. They stopped making the one sexy, right? Because they're like, well, we want equality. And I don't think that was correct, because if you really wanted to make it equal, you should have made all of the M&Ms sexy. That's truly, because everyone saw them and they've thought about that red M&M every Christmas. When they're like, they do exist, and I wish it would exist inside of me. I feel like the M&Ms probably are similar to, like, they have a retractable situation, right? Did someone say gross? I'll wait. Because you're right, that was gross, wasn't it? I like to think that I'm going to keep digging this hole. I like to think that the M&Ms are hermaphroditic, right? They gotta be. You look at that and you're like, they're like Jurassic Park. If there's not enough of the ladies, they just switch for fun. Don't we all wish we had that? So if you, maybe that was too revealing. If your favorite X-Men was Mystique, you're probably non-binary, so... How easy is it, how to easily solve the Riddler's riddles in The Batman? Parenthetical, 2022. I haven't seen the film, and I may never. Because every time I'm like, oh, people say it's great, they say it's great, and then I see him in a bat suit, and I'm like, I'm an adult. And I can't get past it anymore. Dark Knight, game-changing for me, but I look at anyone in a bat suit now, and I'm like, y'all see this? He thinks he's a bat. So I think the way to solve the Riddler's riddles in general is to go to a novelty shop, and then from there buy a book of riddles. They just give them out for free. Have you tried? This is like, they're like a walkthrough. So I assume he can't be making up the riddles himself. So what is he, a stand-up comedian? Like, that's the other character. How to easily solve, okay. Hello, I'm Alfred Pennyworth, and welcome to How to Easily Solve the Riddler's Riddles. Today, I'm going to talk about this one. What's black and white and red all over? The answer is Bruce Wayne's family. Who died tragically in Crime Alley, the most accurate of alley names to ever exist in fiction. So, it poses a question, and it uses descriptors, and that's how you solve a riddle. Have you ever seen a comedian pull a ripcord? Because that's just what happened. So, it says 42 on this because it's printed, and then also 42 again. I love Jackie Robinson so much. Say what you will. This is another comedian's joke that I'm going to steal. This is from Joseph McManus, very funny comedian. He once said to me, he goes, say what you will about the Jackie Robinson Parkway. The man built it himself. And that's how you get a laugh with someone else's joke. But I love Jackie Robinson. Fun fact, he was the CEO of Chocolate-Nuts, that coffee corporation. Yeah, right? That's not funny, but it's a thing that's true. And because I do love Jackie Robinson so much, sincerely. I love his story. I think it's great. We clearly beat racism. So I love all of that. But however, the coffee is terrible, right? A discerning yes. You can tell that person listens to NPR, yes. Or, yes, quite rather. I can't do the same bit twice. Hi, I'm Alfred, and welcome to my YouTube channel where I review coffee flavors. In what world? Yeah, I love Jackie Robinson. Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman, who portrayed him beautifully, which is so beautiful. You hear music when he performed. In the titular role of 42 in the film 42, in which also Harrison Ford stars. And if you ever wanted to see Harrison Ford in a bow tie for 45 minutes, that's the movie for you. And if you ever wanted to see him act well but also mumble incomprehensibly, you can see any of his movies. Stan, are you timing me?
Yep.
Good. Late aughts, early 10s, scripted by big budget porn.
What?
I just read the prompts. It says late aughts, spelled out, by the way. AUGHTS. Early 10s, scripted big budget porn. So, I live alone. And I still use the incognito mode on my computer. And I don't know why. Am I afraid that, like, my mom is going to come in and be like, oh, you, even though you're an adult? Yes, I am. That is exactly what I'm afraid of. So I say, okay, the first notion that came into my mind was like one shot with tequila, but also it's a porno, right? Do you recall that reality television show, A Shot with Love with Tequila? No? Okay. Showing my age, I guess. So there used to be this thing called MTV, on which they would play garbage. It was kind of like TikTok. So, and on this there was a bunch of reality, like Flavor of Love with Flava Flav. But imagine Flava Flav, like they do the scene, they go on the date, and then you just get to see him raw dog somebody. And that's what I thought of. I'm not going to end on raw dog. You know, I was concerned at the beginning of this because we had so many. I think we're doing fine. Enemies to lovers. Oh, I love you now. I love when the snarky reaction gets a bigger laugh than a joke. And I'm saying joke loosely there. Enemies to lovers, isn't that just every, like, heterosexual relationship? Am I incorrect in that assumption? Having done, like, one of those, like, why straight people hate each other so much? Why you doing that? It doesn't. So I recently started dating pretty much exclusively queer people, and I was like, oh, people are nice. What the fuck? Yeah, y'all mean to. Is it because of media? Is it because Straight to the Moon, Alice? Is that it? Enemies to lovers, I hardly nosers. All I can think of is Rey and Kylo Ren. That's all I can think of. And how it was like enemies to what? The 3 Star Wars fans thought it was funny. Okay, I'm gonna use this time to completely isolate myself from you all. Speaking of Star Wars, I hate Baby Yoda. Thank you! Oh my god, he sucks so much. He's so ugly. So there's this song by Randy Newman called Short People, and it goes, he's complaining about short people, and they go the tiny little hands and tiny little eyes that walk around telling great big lies. They got tiny little noses and tiny little feet. They wear platform shoes on their nasty little feet. So like, that's how I feel about Grogu, you see. I see him, and I want to drop kick him. He's so ugly. How ugly is he? He's so ugly that Jim Henson will come back and eventually go, you technologically fantastic, but what did you do to my Kermit? Thank you very much for your time. Stand, get up here. This next yeah, what's up?
I'm not wearing it right now, but I do have a Baby Yoda hoodie, and I am offended. So.
You should be.
He's cute. What are you talking about?
He's so ugly.
What are you talking about?
I see his little teeth, and I'm like,
Does he have teeth?
He's tiny little teeth. He wears platform shoes. No, every time I see that hoodie, I'm like, I love Stan, but I hate that hoodie. I want you to burn it in front of me, and I come.
You know what I'm saying? I got it at Old Navy, right?
Okay, Brad.
Right? I went to Old Navy. I went and I saw it, and then I was like, next paycheck, I'll go. I saved up.
You saved up?
So I went back to Old Navy, and I was like, hey, last time I was here, y'all had these Baby Yoda hoodies. I don't see them no more. And the guy was like, there's one left. It was just for me. Like, and I paid less. Guys, what?